Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to cover classes, constructors and object creation in Java. Okay, so let's start with the video. So types of classes, first point is, so there are multiple types of classes like concrete classes, singleton classes. Okay, concrete classes, singleton classes, abstract classes. So different types of classes we have. Okay, so as of now, just let's start with the simple types of classes, like simple classes. Okay, simple normal classes in Java. What is the basically classes? What is the syntax of class? What class contains? So that basic things I'm going to cover in this video. So let's start with the first point. Okay, so here, so inside of the Eclipse or any of the IDE, how we can create any class? So there can be option like when I will create, right click on this package and new, and here you can see classes. Here we can create classes. Okay, so this way we can create classes in any ID. So there can be multiple options. Okay, so let's give a topic name, which is the classes demo. In this class we will cover all the things. Okay, we can see multiple options over here, like public static void main. Do you want to take this main method inside of the class, or a constructor do you want to? So these things I will cover. So basically as of now we will just take this public static void main method. Okay, so you can see over here, so simple structure of the Java program is like this. Okay, simple structure of the Java class like this. We can have the class key, class keyword, or after that class name, similar with the file name. Okay, what is the public class name? We have specified a class demo. Same name should be given to the file name as well. Okay, for example, class contain multiple classes like this class demo. So what in that case? Okay, this is also correct syntax. Okay, for example, we have multiple classes in a single file. So what that means, we should have same name with the file name. Class name should contains file name. Okay, both names should be same. Class name and the file name should be same. But in this scenario, only file name same with that class which is public. Okay, we have this public class over here. Okay, so same class name we have given to the file name as well. Okay, so here we have created one class demo which is not public. Okay, and in a one Java file we can contains only single public class. Okay, you can see over here public, then it will give me the error. What error it's giving? Just a minute, I will hover here. The public type demo must be defined in its own file. Okay, for example, I want to create a demo as a public class, so this class should be in demo.java file. That thing they are telling. Okay, the public type demo must be defined its own file. Okay, so in single Java file we can have single public class which name same. We have to we should take same name with file name. Okay, same class name with file name. Okay, so that's it, and this is the syntax of simple Java class. Okay, normally, and this is the main method from where the execution flow will be start. Okay, the Java program executed by the JVM. So JVM will start execution from this main method. Okay, any of the methods we are writing here like this. So this code will be executed only then when this code we are calling from this main method. Okay, so flow of execution under control of main method. That's it. So this is the proper syntax of simple Java class. Okay, so let's look at the second point, types of constructor. Okay, so what is a constructor basically? Okay, so constructor is must which is its a name same with its meaning. Okay, constructor means it creates something, it constructs something. Okay, what it constructs? Constructor construct the memory space for the particular class. Okay, for example, we have some of the variables like num1, okay, equals to no, I will not assign this, and int sorry, for example, I have string str equals to, for example, I am writing my name here. Okay, okay, for example, code with me. Okay, this is the example. Okay, this way we have two that variables. So when the memory will be allocated for those variables? Okay, when the memory will be allocated for this class. Okay, so let's see what constructor doing. Constructor just construct the memory space, create allocates memory space for our particular class. Okay, so there are multiple types of constructor. Okay, one is like parameterized constructor. Constructor. Okay, parameterized constructor. Okay, the constructor will have parameters. Okay, let's see how much types of constructor. Okay, parameterized constructor and default constructor. Two types of constructors we have. Okay, what is, okay, let's take this default constructor before this one. Okay, so first of all I will describe default constructor. So what is constructor? Constructor name should be same with the class name. Okay, we are going to create constructor for this class, then that constructor name should be similar with that class name. Okay, which is has the parenthesis and the body. So what is difference between method and constructor? Okay, if anybody asks question, for example, I will write down here one method like show. Okay, this is the method I have wrote over here. Okay, this is the constructor. So what is the difference you can see over here? So this is the constructor. This, it does not have return type. First point is it does not have return type, where we have return type over here. For example, I will give int here over here 10 I am returning from here. Okay, so it's returning anything. This constructor does not returning anything. Okay, so this is the first point. Constructor does not have return types. Okay, and constructor name should be same with the class name. Okay, method does not have that particular that types of restriction. We can give any name as our requirement, as per our requirement. Okay, so this is the best difference between the classes, sorry, constructor and methods. Okay, and similar thing is method can have parameter, constructor can have parameter. So that one thing is similar. Okay, so let's continue with the constructor. So constructor name should be same with the class name. Okay, it does not have return type and it can have parameter. It can't have parameter. Okay, so without parameter constructor we have write down over here. This is the default constructor we can call. Default constructor we can call. This is the default constructor. Okay, and what is doing? For example, I am doing like system.out.println. Okay, and what I will write down over here, object created. Okay, I am writing object created over here. So how we can create the object, that is the next point. Okay, first of all I will describe the constructor. So got it, this is a default constructor which does not have any parameter. Okay, and what about parameterized constructor? So parameterized constructor also has same condition. The constructor name should be same as class name. Okay, but difference is it should have parameters, anything parameters it can be. Okay, for example, I am taking integer a comma string b. Okay, two parameters I am taking over here. So what I will do, I will assign this coming integer value inside of the constructor parameter to this instance variable. Okay, let's see, num1 equals to a and the str equals to b. This way I'm doing. Okay, so basically parameterized constructor is mostly used to assign the instance variable at the time of object creation. Okay, this is the most widely use of this parameterized constructor. Okay, so this is the parameterized constructor. Okay, this is the parameterized constructor, sorry. Okay, this is the parameterized constructor. Those two types of constructor we can have. Okay, so next point is reference creation and instantiation. That means object creation. Okay, inside of the object creation we have two steps. One is, first is reference creation, second is instantiation. Okay, so let's see how. Okay, for example, I want to create, just a minute, I want to create object for my this class. Okay, so how I will do, first step is a reference creation. Okay, how I will create reference for this class which can hold the object. Okay, so here I will give obj. This is the reference name, this is the reference type. Okay, this way I have created the reference. And second step is the instantiation. Okay, how I will instantiate? I will instantiate by using new keyword, new, and after that I will call this constructor which will construct the memory for our class, like this way. Okay, and it will create one object for this particular class and it will return, so that should be stored inside of the reference obj which we have created over here, which types is a class name, same as class name. Okay, so this way we can create object. This is the way, this is the two steps we can create object, and those two steps we can convert in single step as well. So let's look with the parameterized constructor. Okay, so I will create the same thing over here. Class name I will do obj2, for example I'm taking, and here I will do new and I will call the constructor. So okay, so here I will pass the first value, which what is taking integer, so I am passing 10 here. Okay, after that I am passing the string type, which is like a code with me. Okay, I will remove this assignment from here. Okay, this way I have created the object. Okay, once the object gets created, okay, this way the same thing we can create with the we can do with the default constructor as well. Not this step is not like mandatory or we have to do for the parameterized only. We can do same thing with the default constructor as well. Okay, so this way we can create objects. Okay, and so you can look at here, I have created the object. Okay, so first of all I have created this object. So for this object we have created one memory location inside of the Java. Okay, and inside of that memory location we have created a memory for this one as well and this one as well, both the variables, which is instance variable. Okay, so when first object created we have allocated memory for both the variables, and again we have created another memory location where another memory is allocated for same variables, both variables. Okay, so let's see, when I will do obj dot like num1 equals to, for example, I'm assigning 20. Okay, and obj dot str equals to, I'm doing like minimum per one. Okay, okay, so for the obj we have num1 is 20, and for obj we have str is per one. Okay, for obj2 we have num1 is a 10. As you can see, 10 is come over here instead of this parameterized constructor. Okay, and this code with me is come into the b. From this to this we have assigned a to num1. Okay, so those are the instance variable for the obj2. Okay, so this way we can do. And let's see, obj1 dot num1 I will do. Okay, I will print the instance variable values for that particular respective object. Okay, obj, sorry, not obj1, only obj. Okay, str, this way I did. Okay, and same thing for the obj2. This is obj2, this is obj2. Okay, so let's execute the program. Okay, so first I got 20 and per 1, so for the obj. Okay, and for the obj2 I got 10 and code with me. So that means for the instance variable, each and every time when we create new object, the memory will be allocated for that variables. Okay, memory will be allocated for that variables. And similarly we can call the method by using the objects. Okay, so what I will do, I will just return the str from this. Okay, how this dot str we can do. What happened? Acha, sorry, its return type is a int. We should have string. Okay, this way I will do. So for the obj I am calling the show method. This way we can call the method. This is the syntax for calling the method. Okay, this way we can call the method. Okay, and similarly I will call the show method for the obj2. Okay, so as I said, for when we create any object, so memory location for this instance variable we are creating. Okay, we have created two objects, so each and every object will allocate memory for their instance variable. Okay, and similarly for the instance method as well. Okay, as you can see, this is the instance method we have written down. Okay, so when we have created obj over here, so memory for the show is allocated inside of the obj, and after that again I have created obj2, so memory for the show also created inside of the obj2 as well. Okay, so let's say see with the difference by using those two examples. Okay, you can see first show is returning per one. Okay, and second show is returning code with me, is printing code with me. So this way we can call the method. You can see this is the syntax. Okay, this is the syntax to call the method. Okay, I am calling inside of the print method. By that we can print that particular return types or anything it can be written. Okay, this way we can write down the, this is the syntax of class, this is the syntax of main method. Why we want main method? Because of all the execution flow inside of the main method. That's it.